New at 5, a mystery over Minnesota. A viewer captured this strange sight in the sky over Woodbury last night, with similar reports all across the country. So, what is it?
Where Tuesday night, a father and his son were looking through their telescope to catch the meteor showers right here in their backyard, when all of a sudden they noticed something strange appearing in the night sky over these homes.
What is that? So I essentially look up and I see this orb with a cloud around it. So I kind of took out my phone and started recording it right away.
From stargazing to stunned, leaving his telescope behind, Bassett Siddiqui caught what he believes was a UFO in the Taunton sky Tuesday.
It was kind of dropping down where that construction site is. And then from there, it kind of took a right and went this way and shot straight down.
Never seen anything like that before.
Bassett and Junaid weren't the only ones. We received videos overnight reportedly capturing a similar sight in Avon, North Attleboro, and Sudbury.
I believe it. They're definitely seeing something.
On little sleep and pumping adrenaline, Bassett and his son have been researching what it could have been, but have come up empty, puzzled by the mystery orb spotted across Massachusetts Tuesday.
I honestly don't know. I really don't know. It's one of those things, once in a lifetime, right?
Wednesday, I reached out to the FAA, and they wouldn't specifically tell me if they're looking into these specific cases across Massachusetts, but they do investigate similar incidents.
What does the government really know about aliens and UFOs? And what's the truth about all those drone sightings over New Jersey last year? Remember that? Well, the director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, just told the Pod Force One podcast that the truth may be out there. Take a look.
So do you believe that there could be aliens?
I honestly, like, my personal belief, I have my own views and opinions.
Right.
In this role, I got to be careful with what I share. I'm still going through and looking through what do we know and what is it that we don't know.
And the New Jersey, the strange objects over New Jersey were drones.
I still have a lot of questions around that.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard what the public official line is. I just personally still have a lot of questions that are unanswered.
I think we all have a lot of questions. Remember, in January, the White House said there was nothing nefarious about the New Jersey drone sighting. So here's the question. What's the truth? Well, we're going to ask former Pentagon UFO investigator.
Lasers captured some out-of-this-world images last night from places like here in Ohio to right here in St. Louis. We're hearing lots of questions tonight from viewers asking, exactly what was this? What did they see?
I thought it was aliens.
Around 9:30 Tuesday night, this image was captured from Hillsboro, a spiraling object in the night sky.
Oh yeah, everybody's talking about it around here.
And a photographer in the north central part of Missouri shared these images with us. The shape looks the same. Ashley Robeson was in DeSoto when she couldn't believe her eyes.
It wasn't the moon, and it was swirling, and it was pretty bright out.
Multiple photos capturing similar images in various parts of the country have fueled a lot of speculation.
They think it's a spaceship. They think the government's putting satellites out there to track us, or just weird things like that.
I don't know. That's some crazy stuff. It kind of looks like maybe a possible UFO. You never know. I mean, I ain't seen nothing like that before, so.
You said that you've seen evidence. Like, what kind of evidence have you seen?
I have seen photos. I have seen...
what have you seen photos of?
So I was in a skiff, and I can't discuss all that was in a skiff, but what I can tell you is based on the photos that I've seen, I'm very confident that there's things out there that have not been created by mankind.
It seems crazy that people have access to information that shows that there's something outside of us that is more intelligent, at least more capable than we are, and they hide it from everybody else.
Check out this video sent in to us from Rusty in Woodbury. He says he saw this strange light in the sky last night around 9:30 p.m., moving from south to north with what looked like halos of light on each side. There have been similar reports over the East Coast, even Canada, leading to speculation of meteors, weather phenomena, or of course, the good old UFO sighting. It turns out that strange sight in the sky wasn't from the weather.
Just before 9 o'clock last night, and actually right around that time, 19 minutes before that, the Ariane 6 rocket was launched from French Guiana. That strange spiral object in the sky was simply some exhaust from one of those rockets, and neither of these launches were widely reported beforehand, so a lot of people were turning to social media and posting hundreds of pictures of the illuminated objects in the sky, and witnesses said that the lights were not flashing at the time, but as we know, it is not a UFO, just some rocket exhaust.
And of course, so many people were looking at the sky last night because of the meteor showers, which sort of got people looking, right?
Already out and check in with eyes to the sky. And when you see the spiral, you know, it's interesting. Of course, you want to take a picture and what's going on, you know?
Yeah, you can't help but wonder because there's so much we still are learning about space. And when you see something that you can't explain, you're like, ooh.
So it's just a fuel dump.
Everybody loves a good old fuel dump.
Ariane 6 or Alien 7?
Alien 7, I'm going with. Yeah, I had a picture last night come in from Tom and Chris in the Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It looked like an angel. The angle they had of it, which was really pretty. So now I know. Alien 7.
No. Ariane 6.
Ariane 6, okay.
Don't let me spread rumors.
No, you're right. Yeah, we don't want to start that here.
Former Pentagon UFO investigator Lou Elizondo to get to it. So, Lou, good to see you. What does Tulsi Gabbard know that we all don't know?
Well, I think it's important to note that Tulsi Gabbard is a very seasoned official. She cut her teeth as a combat veteran and also formerly a field grade officer. So she's not new to the world of intelligence. And I think what she's doing is exactly her due diligence. Before she makes a public statement, she wants to make sure she speaks to all of the 16 intelligence agencies, try to remove all the stovepipes as she can, and really get to the truth of the matter. The bottom line is, look, whenever you admit to the American public that we don't have complete aerodomain awareness of our skies, we don't know what's in our skies all the time, you're also tipping your hand to your adversaries that we have vulnerability. So it's really a catch-22. Tulsi is in a really difficult spot because on one hand, she does have these outstanding questions like the New Jersey drone issue. We now know there was not prosaic explanations for what occurred with every one of those quote-unquote drone sightings.
Do you think that it's possible that these are U.S. vehicles that are top secret?
I definitely think that there's a level of advanced technology that the U.S. government has. And I think that tech can be housed within the defense contractor realm. And of course, some information is going to be classified. But I can also tell you, and this might sound crazy, but based on our investigations and stuff that we've seen, okay, there is definitely something that I think would rival what we know currently with physics, and a tech that potentially is out there that we don't have the ability to reproduce, because it would basically be like dropping a cell phone right off back during the time of maybe cavemans. So like we just don't have the tech to develop it yet. There's definitely something that I can tell you with confidence that exists that we don't know how to explain currently.
So when you say that it operates outside our understanding of physics, what specifically are you saying? Like what happened?
To I guess break it down in simple terms is that I think that some of the tech that exists, that whatever these things have, these energy things have.
Energy things? What do you mean?
Well, they call them interdimensional beings. I think that they can actually operate through the time spaces that we currently have. It's really changing the way that we understand, the origins of life and the spiritual reality that we know.
When you say interdimensional beings, that they know that these are interdimensional beings, how do they know that?
Based on testimony, would be based on witnesses that have come forward. But what I can tell you is,
so the witnesses just were told that they were interdimensional?
that they've seen things. And what I can tell you without getting into classified conversations is that there have been incidences that I believe where very credible people have reported that there have been movement outside of time and space.
That's very vague.
Yeah. So, look.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Look. Have I seen a portal open? No. Have I seen a spaceship? Personally, no. Have I seen evidence of this? Yes. Have I seen photo documentation of aircraft that I believe were not made by mankind? Yes. Is there historical significance to this? Yes. Is there multiple events that go back to, I would argue, maybe even before the time of Christ that have documented this in text? Yes. So do I believe that the government has access to certain technology? Yes, to an extent. And I believe that certain contractors potentially have back engineered this tech. I think that that's what can explain the advancements that we're seeing.